Hi, and welcome to another episode of Mark's Motivational Podcast, another Authors Tuesday. So today I'm delighted to be joined by another great guest, all the way from Wales, and I'm really looking forward to talking to Judith today. She's an entertainer as well as an author, and it's so inspiring her story. So I'm really looking forward to talking to Judith tonight. So Judith, thanks a million for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for inviting me, Mark.
Yeah, cool. And very well done to you, by the way, with your success of being an author and an entertainer. That's really cool. Do you want to maybe start to tell a little bit about yourself to the audience, please?
A little bit about myself. Before I was an author, I was worked in family centres, play groups, schools. I run play sessions. I worked in family centres, as I said, social care. I've done quite a lot of different things. Mental health,
Hmm.
got a few things in the background. Additional needs was my main thing. If
Cool,
anyone needed one-to-one or something, they usually used to call on me because I was just different, you know.
cool, Judith. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, well done to you. And your journey to become an author is very inspirational. Can you share your story and your experience with impaired eyesight and dyslexia shape your writing? How did it shape your writing, Judith?
Well, I started writing through lockdown.
Yeah,
I just moved and I was on agency work with social care,
yeah,
and no one was able to give me lifts because we were in COVID.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so I just started doing a little bit of entertaining online.
mhm,
I was running a single social group, which I
yeah,
still am doing, and I was doing lots of things in different characters and coaching people. And then my friend Stefan, oh, I'm going to feel awful, I can never pronounce his last name, Pejic. He's an entertainer, professional, comedian, and lots of other things. We were messaging and chatting. I've worked with Steph, and he said, "You should write." And I said, "I can't write. I'm dyslexic. I've got sight problems." And he said, "I've left school at 13. I function autism and ADHD, and look what I'm doing now." He said, "You can do it." And he was like really inspiring me, keeping on to me. I wrote my first book, which is My Baby.
cool.
I'll explain to you a bit more about them in a minute.
Yeah,
And
great stuff.
I just went on from there. I've got 14 books now and some more
Wow.
coming out. I also do entertainment, all different characters. They're all my characters. Nothing's copied. They all
Mhm.
come out of this up here. So
Yeah, great.
I'm quite creative. I realised that. Very creative, in fact. And
Yeah,
they're all different. My characters are different, unique. Each character's got a saying. Like, for example, my baby here, Jolly Elf, her saying is mince pies. Then we have Jolly Pirate. She's got a saying is sweet potatoes, and so
wow,
on and so on. Each character's got a little saying.
great.
I
Uh,
could carry on. Sorry, do you want to ask anything else?
oh no, great. That looks great. And do you want to maybe just talk about the characters, each character? Because I just think it's a great idea what you're doing. You know, acting out these characters that are in your books. Can you talk about that, please, Judith?
I will.
Yeah,
Right, so this one's my first baby,
yeah,
Jolly Elf. She, well, she's just mischievous. She's amazing. And when I say that, because when I put, people say dressing up, it's not dressing up. I put it on, I become into that person.
yeah.
I really do become into that person.
Hmm.
She has a dress, she has a tie, long sleeves, a tutu, a hat, which says mince pies on it.
Yeah,
Um, on this story, she helps Santa. He follows all the look. You can see the books are all not glossy, because this one here now, I took to an event and a couple of children colour is in, see? So
yeah.
none of the pictures in the books are glossy.
Hmm.
So with this one, Santa fell over. in someone's house, delivering presents. Jolly offered to come and help him, and we ended up on an airport runway because I was on the sleigh. So there's lots of interesting happens in all the stories. Then we've got, that's just one of them. She's got two, and she's got a little colouring book as well. Then we got Jolly Pirate. She's got a dress, boots, hat, long gloves, a scarf, all sort of different. She ends up on this particular story, they end up on Banana Island, and how they get there. It's amazing. It gets everybody, not just children, adults and all, especially when I'm in Karen and I do the story. Everybody's imagination. And I get asked all the time, where do you get these ideas from? Middle of the night. Because I get a bit of ADHD as well, see? So middle of the night, I've got notebooks all scattered around my place. Good job I live alone. And then I just write ideas down. Lovely Hugh, who was a good friend, you've seen him earlier on. I send him voice messages in the middle of the night sometimes.
Great idea.
Yes. So that's Jolly Pirate. I haven't got any other books of me. Then we got Jolly Jester. She's mischievous and messy. One of the stories, she's supposed to be helping with Dylan the donkey, the Queen of Hearts, get ready for a banquet. No, they wander off down the forest and they fall in the river. And then I got songs as well that I made up, little songs. All the books have got songs as well as actions and adventures. So she's quite mischievous and messy. Johnny Dreamer, which people are really surprised about. She's a calm character, very calm. And we do a little bit of mindfulness and lots of other things with that. And her saying is marshmallows. Then we've got, we think, what's that for? Jolly Hen. I haven't got her books out yet, but she sings a little bit as well. I've got some songs for her out. Then I've got Jolly Bunny, who was born last week. She arrived last week, and I started writing songs for her. I've done a little few lives last week on her, and I think that maybe, there are a few more characters will be popping out throughout the year. All the characters haven't got no violence in them. They're all harmless fun. And as I said, some of them are mischievous, some are clumsy. You know, there's lots of little things. And I will say, which I didn't realise till last year, till a friend pointed out, they're all bits of me. They're all bits of me, because I'm quite clumsy. And I think that's good to show people you can be clumsy and mischievous and messy and, you know.
No, very well done to you, Judith. That's a brilliant story. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Can I just ask you as well, you mentioned in your bio you sent me, thanks for sending me that, it's okay, you faced a bit of bullying in the past, and I understand how that feels, yet you turned those challenges into motivation. What was the turning point that made your stories, to share your stories with the world? What was the turning point for you, Judith?
Well, I watched The Greatest Showman, and I thought, and anyone who really knows me will know This Is Me is a song that I really love. And I thought, wow, they all, you know, I can be that. I'm going to be own who I am. And I started then, and I didn't like doing lives or anything. You know, if I passed away, no one would probably know what I look like. And then all of a sudden, I started putting photos on Facebook. You know, your hair tied back. Well, I got a bit of makeup on today, I'll admit that. Took me a while to do it because I'm not used to all this. You know, bobble hat on. And I thought I was going, own who you are. And I will say, lockdown also made me realise that. Because I think I mentioned earlier on, I'd started a single social group, done a couple of events for lockdown, and that wasn't based on dating, it was based on loneliness. Because I realised that people were very lonely and they'd message me and I'd meet them at the door and bring them in. And I thought, right, let me show people, let's own who you are. You don't have to be pencil thin and, you know, quiet. I'm definitely not that. Just own who you are. So now I own who I am. I'm like Marmite. You either like me or you don't. So I want people to realise that. Don't try and be anybody else. Don't be a sheep.
Great point.
Don't follow the crowd.
Yeah, great point.
Really own who you are. That's all I can say to that.
Yeah. No, it's so inspirational for everybody. So thanks so much for that. And I'd say you bring that out in your books really well. Because that's a great idea with the songs. And do you visit different schools, Judith, or um
I have done schools,
yeah,
care homes, nurseries.
right, yeah.
People also book characters for meet and greet.
Brilliant,
I
yeah,
also run grottos from
yeah,
November to December
right, yeah,
with Santa,
yeah,
and I also house visits and lots of other things, story time.
yeah. Right. Yeah, because if you want to maybe send me your, you have a website you can send me for people to contact
Yes,
you as
I'll do
well,
that.
so
Yes.
it can help you, like, and then is your books available on Amazon, or where can people get your books?
They're not on Amazon at the moment, but we
Okay.
hope they will be in a few
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
But if anybody do go on the website, I've got to remember the website and thing,
Yeah.
judithwaters.co.uk,
Brilliant. Yeah.
and we'll contact you. Or
Right.
if you think you can't get hold of that, you can always message me in Jolly Fun on Messenger.
Right.
Would it be possible if I explained to you a bit about what the books look like
Pl-
inside?
Please, that'd be great. Thanks very much. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, right, okay. Each books have got activities in them to start with,
Wow.
and you can see that. Got
Yeah.
creative activities. We've also, as I touched on earlier, each colouring page on glossy, because
Hmm.
we want you to be part of Jolly Fun. Use your imagination, use your creativity. There's
Yeah.
still room as well, so you want to add bits yourself, and all the books are like that. And also, I need to calm down to realise I'm getting fast.
No,
They
you're
big
okay.
font. The reason why we've done that, again, you can be involved in it, write, scribble, draw. And if
Brilliant.
you've got some additional needs, it usually helps because you haven't got so much on the page.
Yeah.
As I said earlier on, they've gone into care homes. Very good for if you do dementia and things like that.
Brilliant.
And then
Yeah.
also they've gone abroad
Yeah.
because I've
Yeah.
gone up and done different venues and things, and people have bought them, especially students, and
Right.
they've
Yeah.
sent them abroad
Mm.
so they can learn English. So as I said, there's loads of room on here. So if you
Mm.
want to draw paisley yourself or add extra to it, add a poem, stickers, or whatever, you're involved with Jolly Fun. You're part of it.
Mm.
And of course, there's lots of singing in here. I make up songs. We've got, for example, Captain Feathertop. He's fallen asleep.
Mm.
He's a bit lazy.
Right.
On
Yeah.
one of the other pirate books, he had a bit of a little incident with the ship because he'd fallen asleep. And then everyone helps to fix it, see? So
Hmm.
you bring in everybody. So you've got a lot of helping and lots of activities. Again, as I said, actions. And I make up little songs. I had an urge to sing one of them then.
Yeah, if you want to do that, like, it'd be great to hear it, for people to hear if you're
Oh,
happy to do
sorry,
that.
this one is,
Yeah,
as I said, little one of Captain Feathertop.
yeah,
And Captain Feathertop as well comes with Jolly Pirate on occasions to certain events. So it's as if I can do it. What are we
yeah,
going to do with the lazy pirate? What are we going to do with the lazy pirate? What are we going to do with the lazy pirate? Eats and he sleeps all the time. Hey ho, the lazy pirate. Hey ho, the lazy pirate. Hey ho, the lazy pirate eats and he sleeps all the time. So I didn't sound as good as normal. I'm going to have a
yeah,
little bit of a tea now.
yeah, yeah. I could see, like, especially if you're going into schools and care homes, like, because I know how that feels going into nursing homes. Really gives them a lift, doesn't it? Like, especially the elderly, like, to have something different in their day. Do you find that if you go into the nursing home?
I do. I went
Yeah,
Christmas time
brilliant, well done. Yeah,
in a care home,
yeah.
and Santa came with me as well.
Oh,
So
great. Yeah,
we sang just jingle bells and things like that,
yeah,
and it was
yeah.
like amazing because of the colours as well. See, because
Hmm.
we were in lots of colours and the skirts out and everything, it does
Yeah,
attract a lot of attention and things as well. When you got in the care homes and places like that.
yeah, yeah. Very good. That's brilliant. Congratulations on all you do. Thank you.
Thank
Can I
you.
just ask you as well? So what about that film, The Greatest Showman? Would you say was the main reason why? What did you get out of that film to put in your books?
I think to be yourself,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all I can say. If I could, yeah, be yourself,
yeah,
own who you are, as I said earlier on. And it really made me, well, I got a bit emotional when I watched it. I got to admit that. I don't know if anyone else has seen it. It was really good.
yeah,
I mean, they were all different, unique and quirky, and but they owned who they were.
mhm,
You know, and that's all I can say. And that song,
yeah,
this is me, is amazing, absolutely amazing. The feel for that,
yeah. So it really gave you confidence to pursue your writing, really.
confidence to
Yeah,
write, yes.
yeah,
And of course, as I said, my friend Steph, through lockdown, he encouraged me and messaged, and he made me believe in myself because
yeah.
he went through a lot of barriers, and now he's doing well. He's a professional. He is
Brilliant.
actor and entertainer.
Wow, that's great. And what else you like? Is it a weekly thing you do? Judith, do you go to different places every week? Is it kind of a for your job? Is that something you do on a professional level?
It's a professional level.
Yeah, great. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, great.
This
So
is this is my brand now. This is who I am.
yeah, great. Yeah.
My books. I am writing more.
Mm,
I'm not going to give anything away.
no.
What's my next my project?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I've got loads of ideas, and I really think this year is going to be the best year.
definitely. And can I just ask you as well, Judith? When you're doing your writing, the books are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And do you do the pictures yourself, or do you get an artist to do it?
I get an artist to
Yeah,
do it.
yeah, it's very, very good. And like, do you kind of have a schedule for doing your books? Do you have kind of some people do it when they can, so people do it a certain amount of words a day, or what way do you do it yourself, Judah?
No, I can't do it like that
No.
because my creative mind.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
comes when it comes to me. It comes to me,
yeah, yeah.
and obviously I've got an editor as well. So,
Mm.
I mean, otherwise, I'm dyslexic, goodness knows what to be read like.
Great stuff. No, because yeah, no, that's perfect. No, just saying like, yeah, because you kind of answered that earlier on about during the night having books everywhere. That's a really good because sometimes people record with their phone when they get ideas. So it's a great idea what you do. Yeah,
I've
well done.
tried that, but then I forget what's on it.
Yeah, yeah,
Didn't really work for me. I've tried that.
yeah. I like great and your jolly fun brand is designed to suit people of all ages and abilities. What makes your book stand out, and how do they support readers who may struggle with traditional books?
Because it's different, it's
Yeah,
quirky. As I
yeah,
said, going back to this, we haven't got loads on a page. It's
yeah,
big font,
hmm,
and it gets you involved.
yeah,
Use your creativity and imagination. It is. It's so different. I can't explain it any more than that, and it's
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
And I
Great.
said there's little songs in it. And all of them got room. See, you've got activities, and like this one here now, there he is, Captain Feathertop, and all the pirates have got names. You just bring in everyday life, but making it more fun. Again, using your creativity and imagination. I
Yeah,
mean, I've done story time, and the adults are like us.
yeah,
How did
yeah,
you get that? And
yeah,
when we do the end of your story, because they are using the imagination, and also it's not story time sitting down. I'm moving around. You're getting them involved.
yeah.
So so then you feel part of it. So you want to learn. You want to read the books,
Hmm.
and that's all I can say. Is just fun and different and
Yeah.
creative and
Yeah, that's great, Judith. Thanks so much for that. Thanks for sharing your story. It's brilliant. And So what advice would you give to other authors, that may experience challenges like dyslexia, and maybe what advice would you give them based on what your journey, your own journey?
Don't give up. Don't listen to any negative people,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
keep going on. You can do it. If you've got passion and you've got creativity,
mm,
go for it. And
yeah,
if you think you're struggling, there's always someone out there. You can get an editor. There's
mhm,
always help. And don't be
yeah.
frightened to ask for help. But most of all, believe in yourself.
Great advice.
Believe in
Yeah,
yourself. You can do it.
yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, thanks very much for that. That's great advice for anybody who's listening, because there's a lot of people that think that if they've got dyslexia or maybe learning difficulties, they can't do it. But that's great advice for anybody that's listening. That to say, like, even if you're struggling in school, like, yeah, everybody has their own talents. Would you agree with me?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, I've had teenagers ask me the story, and then they're like this. I said, never ever listen to anyone say you can't do it.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Right.
there may be issues, and you may need support. But if you want to write or do something, sing, that, you have a go at doing it.
Hmm.
That's your passion. Go
Yeah,
for it.
definitely. Yeah, great stuff. Great advice. And what have your fans got to look forward to in the future? Anything coming up that they keep an eye out for, Judith?
Well, last week a new character came out,
Yeah,
Dolly
yeah.
Bunny.
Hmm.
So I'm sort of writing a few little songs and a few bits for her. So I'm hoping that I'll have her written by the end of the year, but who knows? Otherwise than that, there's lots of other little things happening, but you need to check the website out because
Yeah,
we're going to be putting more things on the website in the next couple of weeks. So check it out.
right. Yeah, I'll be definitely having a look myself. And can I just ask you, how has the marketing side of things been for you? How do you find the best way to market your work, Judith?
I'm rearranging it now to try and go more on TikTok. But
Right?
at the
Yeah.
moment, I'm just doing Facebook, and that seems to be working.
Right.
And when you're out and about, people talk to you in character. I'm finding it takes a lot of time, to do that, and writing and being at events.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to have a chat with who does my website and things. We're going to try and work out how to work everything in,
Right.
working smarter, really. As I
Yeah.
said, technology isn't really me. I struggle with technology,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's why I'm only on Facebook at the moment.
Mm.
But I'm going to be pushed to try and do something else to market it more in
Yeah.
different
Great.
different areas and platforms.
Mm. Brilliant. And do you ever visit markets yourself, Judith, to sell your books? Is that something you've looked at?
Sorry.
Sorry, have you ever visited markets? The way they have
Yes, I
markets.
do things like that as well.
Yeah, because they're good.
Do it quite regularly. I
Yeah.
do that.
Mm.
I've actually booked to do Swansea Market in February half term. Never done there before, so quite excited about that.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Not quite sure which character I'm going to pop up is from Jolly Fun yet.
Yeah.
But no, I do markets and things as well with
Yeah.
books and
Yeah.
in characters, different
Right.
characters. Yes,
Yeah. And libraries, have you tried libraries?
I have, but
Yeah.
at the moment they said not at the moment because I've
Okay.
self-published. See,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, maybe I can give you a bit of advice after the show on that, because
brilliant. Thank
yeah,
you, Mark.
yeah, no problem, no problem. And yeah, so can I just ask you as well? I asked a lot of guests that come on. Um, I suppose you're you're proud of everything you've done, but if you could maybe pinpoint one thing you're most proud of in all your writing and your great endeavors, what would that be, Judith? Please.
What am I most proud of?
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
Yeah, I did. I don't know. I think I'm proud of the brand.
Yeah,
I'm proud of being able to do. It's not one particular thing I'm proud of.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
never actually thought of that, being proud, to be honest, till you just said that, no, Mark. I think I'm proud that I managed to achieve what I've got when I
Yeah.
was told you couldn't.
Hmm.
And I'm proud of these books and the
Definitely.
characters
Yeah.
which have gone out to so many people and helped them.
Hmm. Yeah. No, that's a great answer. Thanks so much. Like, and so you should be proud. It's great work. And have
Thank
you
you.
have you tried to get them in any bookshops, or is
Oh
that
yeah, they
something that?
are in a few shops.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
They
Great.
are in a few shops.
Yeah.
Even in a pet shop. they
Oh,
are they
great.
are in a few. I think it's about 4 shops now they've got the books.
Great. Yeah. That's great. Great. Congratulations. That's great.
Thank
And
you.
and have you found it? Did you find it hard to kind of get them into actual books, or what way did you do that for people that are listening? Some people might have said, "I've got a manuscript, but what do I do next?" So, how did you find that?
Um, it was actually okay. I
Yeah.
mean, I had an editor,
Okay. Yeah.
and the only, I suppose, the issues was through lockdown. We
Mm.
were doing things on FaceTime,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it wasn't easy,
Mm.
but you just had to talk more and listen more because you couldn't communicate face to face.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was, and I'm a face to face person,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
a lot of emails or FaceTime, but it did work.
Great. Congratulations. Yeah. That's great. Yeah. Great stuff. Judith, listen, I really appreciate you coming on the show tonight. It's been a pleasure meeting you and
Thank you for having me, Mark.
hearing your story. It's amazing. Thanks so much, and all the success going forward as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't want to mess up your surname. What's your full name again? Sorry, because of a
Judith Waters.
Waters. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Waters.
Yeah, great.
I'm on your look. Ba-ba-da-bum.
Yeah, great stuff. Brilliant. But no, thanks very much for coming on. It's been great getting you to share your story, and everybody make sure you check out Judith's website. I'm going to share her website on the show notes, so make sure to check that out and buy them books. Great stuff.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, and thanks everyone
Yeah.
tuning in to tonight's show, Mark's motivational podcast, Authors Tuesday. So till next time, I'm going to do this every month now because I was doing it weekly, so it's a little bit much. But it'll be a monthly show now where I get a different author on. So thanks again for checking this out, and once again, all the best, Judith. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Hello, everyone. Mark here. Thank you for watching another episode of my Authors Tuesday podcast. I recently published a book of children's stories called The Adventures of Larry Lamppost and Friends. The book began life as bedtime stories I wrote for my own children. If you'd like to purchase my book, follow the link in the description box below. By buying my book, you are also supporting my podcast series for authors, which is giving a voice to writers in Ireland and across the world.